Let's begin at the back of the mat in child's pose if that's comfortable for you. If the knees or any joints aren't up for this, lie down on your front instead. You can also put a cushion or two between the heels and the hips if that helps. Resting the head down into the earth if you can, or onto your arms. Drop the hips back towards your heels. And just let the breath flow in and out of your nose. Feel the weight of the head supported, either on the floor or in your hands or arms. Settle here for another breath. Let the breath become a little slower. And we're going to bring the left arm a little bit closer. Lift the head up and just take the right arm across your mat, reaching it out diagonally over to the left side. Let the head rest against that arm now. And take a nice long breath into the back of the body. And then swap that over. So right arm comes to the earth, the left arm comes across, hips drawing back to the heels. A deeper breath. End of the breath, let's release and come on up onto your hands and knees. So knees and feet hip width apart, hands firm on the earth. Breathe in, lift your head, lift the sacrum. So a little bit of the focus today around Swadisthana Chakra. Rounding the back as you exhale, curl the tailbone under, bow your head. Once again, opening up, feel the forward tilt of your pelvis. And then breathing out, tuck the tailbone under, navel into the spine, bow your head. And let's open that up one more time, cow pose. Inhaling. And from here, a gentle downward dog, exhale. Hips up and back. Lower belly drawing into the body. We'll keep the knees bent for now and just have a little sway through the hips. We're going to walk our way up towards the top of the mat. And when we get to the top, let's just breathe in, hands to the shins or even to your thighs. Straighten your legs, lifting and lengthening through the spine. And then drop on in, bend the knees, drop into uttanasana. I'm going to inhale, uncurl, come all the way up, open the arms wide and up to the sky. And then gather the hands down to the heart. So just check you're right at the top of the mat. The feet are parallel, hip width. Inhale, open the arms, lift up to the sky. We're going to move through some moon salutations. Breathing out, draw in and down gently. Uttanasana, fingertips to the earth, let the head drop. Right leg back, inhaling. And as we exhale, we'll bring the knee right down. You can keep your toes curled under if you like here. Lift up, inhale, crescent moon. Gently now, you can bring your body back. Breathe out, hands to the earth. Downward dog, inhale. Let the breath lead you. As we exhale, we come to our knees. Bend the elbows by your sides. Bring the chest down between the hands, but keep the hips lifted, sacrum lifted. Now slide on through into cobra. Inhale. And back, downward dog. Exhale. Left leg forwards. Inhale. Bring the back knee down as you exhale and shift the foot forwards if it didn't quite make it. Make sure it's flat on the earth and rise up. Gentle crescent moon. Inhaling. Hands down, we step forwards as we exhale and bow. Uttanasana. Rise up, inhale. We're doing a total of 3 rounds, so go easy. Breathing out, hands to the heart. Round 1, we're really checking in. No major stretches. Bring it up, inhale. Exhale, gather it in, fold it down, easing into that forward bend. Right leg back, inhale. Now knee to the earth, exhale. Crescent moon, inhale. So if that's too tough on your knee, try pointing the toes back instead. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, downward dog. Knees, chest, and chin. This is our 8-point pose. So you kind of keep a little lift in your sacrum. And then as you slide the heart forwards into cobra, the hips will come down. And back into downward dog. Exhale. Right foot forwards. Inhale. And then lower the back leg. Get ready for crescent moon. Inhale. Open up. Exhale. Hands down. We step forwards and bow. Uttanasana. Inhale to the sky. Open. Reach. Now gather the hands to the heart. And pause. Take a breath. A long exhale, dropping the hands by your sides. And round 2, inhale, open, reaching through the space around and above. Gather gently, exhaling into your forward bend. A little bit longer through the legs as they're ready. Left leg back, inhale. Exhale, anchor the knee down. So you can choose, you can point the toes back if you like. We inhale and rise. Crescent moon, a little deeper with the hips. Exhale, hands to the earth. Downward dog. Exhale to your knees. Keep breathing out in the elbows. Keep that lift in the sacrum. Now slide on through. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg, inhale. You come down to the earth, exhale. Check the front foot is flat, the knee right over your heel. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, hands down, step forwards and bow, all on the exhale. Come up, inhale. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Holding it down, uttanasana. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, down onto the knee. Create the foundations. Inhale, expanding a little more now. Crescent moon. Exhale, hands to the earth. Downward dog, inhale. Feel that lift in the lower belly. And as we exhale and drop to the knees, we're going to keep the lift in the lower belly. Elbows bend. Slide through, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. It's like one smooth, continuous flow, right leg forwards. Exhale to the earth. Prepare and rise, crescent moon. Now be careful in that one not to throw the head back, support the neck. Exhale, hands, footsteps forwards. Keep breathing out and bow. Come up, inhale. Exhale to the heart. Let's keep it flowing. One more round. Inhale, ujjayi breath. Can you feel that in the back of your throat? Exhale, bow. Inhale, left leg. Exhale to the ground. Hips deep. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, hands to the earth. You can really feel it deepening now. We take it back, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, knees. Chest and chin, so you're looking forwards. Inhale, rising. And back, downward dog. Keep the flow, left foot forwards. Inhale. Exhale, grounding. Inhale, open. Exhale, the hands come down and we step forwards. Keep breathing out, fold in. Inhale, come up. And gather, exhale. One more. Inhale. Bring it in, exhale. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, come down. You can take the hands off the earth. We get ready. And then inhale, open up, good. Exhale, hands to the earth. Downward dog, inhale. Knees, exhale, bend the elbows, chest and chin. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg. Inhale. Knee comes down, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, or standing forward bend. Inhale, rising. Exhale, gather into the heart. Take a breath. I step the feet a tiny bit wider, turn them out a little bit. We're going to breathe in and open up to the sky. Reach, gather in and come to a squat. Popping a couple of blocks under your hips here if you'd like. You can do it without the blocks too. Let's go with what works for you today. So the blocks like a little seat if you like, elbows inside your knees, hands towards the heart, lengthen the spine. No strain in the neck. It's the very same action without the blocks. You want to try and lengthen as much as you can through the front body. Let's take another breath here. Long breath out. Feel that release through the hips. Now, taking the weight into the feet, hands to the earth. Inhale, lift the hips, straighten up the feet. Exhale, hang down here now. Hold your elbows, draw them forwards. Breathe. One more breath. Now, I'm going to take my blocks out of the way there and just step on back into downward dog. And from our downward dog, I'm just going to take the right leg forwards into pigeon. So take your knee towards your right wrist, take your foot across towards the left, shin down. Bring the back knee to the earth. Just slide that back leg back. Keep going back, creep it on back. I'm going to use my blocks here now in a second for my hands. So I want you to try and find the angle of the leg that works for you. If you want to bring it up higher for more sensation in the hip, do. You need less, bring it down. Okay. Pop a cushion or a block under the hip if you like. Now let's try this. Hands on blocks or the floor. Lift the upper body up. That feeling of cobra or upward dog. And now curl the back toes under and lift up that back knee. How does that feel? Take a breath. Let the leg come on down. Point your toes back. Breathe in. And breathe out, and let's go down over the leg. So you might use your blocks for your head or your arms, or just come right down to the ground. Now, focus on ujjayi breath. Try a breath or two out through your mouth, like you're fogging a window. Relax your face. We're going to stay for one more breath. Sending the breath right into the part of the body where you're feeling the sensation. Now rise up again, breathing in. All the way up high. Let's breathe out. Now sit into the right hip. So if you've stuff under it, take it out. Sit on that hip, lean right over. So you can lift your back leg off the floor and bring it around. Push it out in front of you and then take it over your leg. So your foot to the floor for ardha matsyendrasana. We sit that left sit bone down. Put a block under both hips if you like. Wrap the right arm around the left leg. Left fingertips to the ground behind. Breathe in. Up tall through the spine. And breathe out. Hug the leg in. Rotate. Turning the head as well to the left. Yes. Nice. Now take another breath. Ujjayi breath. Last one. One more. Come back around. And then we'll just take that top leg up, back behind us, hands to the earth, downward dog. Take a breath here. Now just bring the left leg forwards, pigeon on the left side. So you're bringing your shin across your mat, your back knee down. So right now we might be quite high. And what we do to change that is we start bringing the back leg back, inching it on back till the hip comes down as close to the earth as it can. A block or cushion under it will work too. Now, do you want to get your blocks for your hands here? You don't have to, but I kind of like that extra little bit of lift. For now, keep the back toes curled under. Shoulders back, give yourself a long neck. Now lift the back knee if you can. Really energizing, lifting the back leg. And then let that come down. Point the toes back. Another big breath in. And then come on down over that leg. So if you're not getting a whole lot of sensation in the left hip, you need to open the angle of the knee a bit. You need to bring that foot up a bit more. You also want to make sure that you're sending a lot of the energy back into the back leg, that you're not just miles up off the floor. You want to get down as deep to the earth as you can, but listen out for sensation in your knee, which is not a good thing here. So if that's where it's showing up, back off. Now go to your breath. The sensation in the body, the flow of your breath, that's enough. That's all we need here and now to settle. Let the mind go into that sensation. One more breath. And with the next breath in, we'll come up again. Take a moment to feel that back bend variation. And now get ready to sit into the left hip. So take out any props you might have under it. Sit right over until you can lift your right leg, hover it, bring it around, send it out in front of you, and then over your leg, you can help it. Put the sole of the foot on the ground. We might close the other heel in closer, but bring the right side of your bum down. Right hand behind, left hand wraps around. Now hold your leg in, grow tall, breathe in. Feel the sole of the foot still connected to the earth. Breathe out and twist around. Send the breath right down into the belly. We're taking one more breath here. And then unwind. Come back to the center. Now, we're just going to straighten the two legs out in front of us. And you could sit up on a cushion or kind of a low foam block if you like. For this next thing, we're going to take our feet out in a big wide V shape. So see if you can find your sit bones, perch yourself right up on them. And if not, if it feels a bit more like this, I would bring in a block or a folded blanket or a cushion, some little lift under the hips. Okay. So that's the first thing, is that you want to feel like you can sit right up on your sit bones. Energize your legs, curling the toes back towards you. Hands behind you can help you lift. Okay, now when you feel like you've got a nice tall spine here, strong, energetic legs, turn towards the right, twisting the body towards the right. Now go over that right leg. So as you go over the right leg, the left hip might lift and come with you. That's fine, let it. But send the energy out that left leg. So you're not letting that leg get relaxed. Okay, you don't want to roll your toes in, keep those toes curled up and towards you. Shoot energy out the heel and ease on over to the right. I say ease, but it could feel like kind of stiff. It could feel like a lot of sensation. Be where you are. There's energy, there's effort in that left leg. You don't need to do any work with your face or your shoulders. So find that balance of effort and ease and find your breath. One more breath. Now bring it up as we breathe in to the center, and then we're going to turn the other way. So you're twisting towards your left leg. Twist the upper body. Yes, that's it. Now, same energy out through the right leg as we tip forwards over the left. Let the sit bone, the right sit bone, lift off the floor. It probably wants to. You can let it. But then energize the leg. Like you're really working the energy down and out that right leg. Good. So we're tilting over the left. But we haven't forgotten the right. Breathe. Keeping every toe on that right foot active. So let the breath carry you deeper. But be open also to a rise and fall. One more breath. Now let's bring it on in. Breathing in, and now we're going to tip forwards over the middle. Okay, but this might be, an inch forwards, or for some bodies, you're right down. Let's see where we go. Both legs strong, both legs energized, toes towards the sky, heels reaching away. Breathe. Relax your neck, relax your face. Stay with this for one more Ujjayi breath. Don't over round your spine here. There is a little rounding, but really the movement's coming from the hips. The hamstrings are your limiter, really. And bring it on up, breathing in. Now hug the knees in, bring them in. Okay, lean to your right, swing your legs to the left for mermaid position. 90 degrees with the left leg, 45 with the right. Bring the right hand to the ground behind you. Now lift the left arm up. Have a little stretch. Let that left hip come with you, reaching over. Come back around. So we're keeping the legs as they are. We're taking a little twist the other direction. Maybe we lift the right arm here. Okay, come back around. Keep the legs as they are. Put your right hand on the ground. Get firm into it. Lift your hips. Push down into both shins. Let the left arm go over your head here. So stay with this. And then sit back down. Okay, let's take it to the other side. So swing the legs the other way. A right angle with the right leg. Left hand behind. I love this. Mermaid. Just love it, what it's doing it all in around the pelvis here. Let your right hip lift, but we're staying down on the ground on the left hip. We'll bring the right arm overhead. That's it. Good. Now bring it back around the other way. We don't change the legs. We just take a little spin the other direction. We might take our left hand up. Maybe. It's all about feeling. So be open to what shows up here. Now bring it back, and we're going to that first side again. So keep the legs as they are. Left hand firm on the ground now. Your right arm's going to go up over your head. You push down to lift your hips. Good. So you need a firm foundation. And from those roots, we can rise and open up this little back bend. Breathe. And bring it down. Nice. Good. Gather your legs around in front. Bring them both in front, cross your ankles, wrap your arms around, drop your head in. Take a breath. Now, come up gently, head up. And breathe out. Savasana. Grab your socks and blankets, your props, and we'll come and lie down. So if you'd like to prop the legs a little bit, since we were using the couple of blocks here and there, you could put them across your mat like a little stand. And then if you have a bolster, you take that, you put it over it. A cushion for under your head. Now, ideally, also a cushion for under each hand. And this is an extra little thing which really changes the feeling. Okay, so when we come down, this is a Dolmen Shavasana. You have your knees up high, your feet are dangling the far side of your little dolmen. You come back, blanket over you, get right onto your sacrum, tuck it under. Okay, cushion under your head, perhaps the corner of the cushion pointing down under the neck. Now move the ones for your hands out. Give yourself space. And then when you found the distance you want the arms, put just the hands on those cushions. And drop. Feel the coming and going of your breath and the softening of your body into these supports. Now let the awareness come to the back of the pelvis. Feel the sacrum against the earth. The bones of the pelvis softening into the floor. Notice the feeling in the bowl of the pelvis. Feel the breath flow. And notice perhaps any holding in the pelvic floor, in the lower belly, in the glutes. Relax the muscles that support the pelvis. Feel the gentle breath here. This sacral area, Swadisthana Chakra, is the seat of our creativity. This really goes hand in hand with the ability to be playful. As we settle the awareness here, letting go of what we're holding, allowing the area to breathe, we nourish it. On a very subtle level, we're letting the energy flow through this part of us. Let go of thinking, of doing, and just be with this part of yourself. Feel. Now become aware of the sounds around you. Take a moment just to notice your body as it is. Notice your breath. And let's take a deeper breath in. And as you breathe it out, bring the back of your waist towards the earth. Let the kneecaps roll towards the ceiling, and then holding the pelvis steady, drag a leg in, put the foot on the ground or bolster, the other leg comes in, rest the feet for a moment, and let's go over to the side. Come up from your side. So let your head follow you. Don't lift the head first. Find a seat. Hands together in front of the heart. Let the eyes close. Notice how you feel. Bring to mind something you feel grateful for. Let's breathe in, stretch up, all the way up through every finger. Breathe out, gather the hands together down to the third eye, the heart center, and the earth. Namaste.